Hey friends, this is Coach Jeff, and I believe that within every crisis, there are also great opportunities to learn and grow and get creative and adapt. And that's especially true for businesses. And there's been a lot going on, and there's a lot of downsides, but there's a lot of almost the bigger the crisis, the greater the opportunity to grow. And that's why I've been doing these interviews to hear from local business owners on what they're doing to help their business move forward and to adapt and get creative and have them share what's coming up next for them, so that you can know how you can support them, the value they offer for you. And I'm excited this morning to be interviewing Debbie. And she's been an island resident for like 30 years. She's a owner of a local business. She's a real estate agent for Windermere. There's probably a bunch of other stuff that I don't know about Deb, but we might learn some of that today. So how are you doing today, Deb?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day and I'm really looking forward to it.
Great.
It's nice and sunny and that's how we like it.
Yeah, we've had some nice days lately. It's been good to be able to get out and walk and have some sunshine and it not be that cold.
Exactly. The sunshine makes things a lot better, for sure.
It does, for sure. So why don't we share with people what your business is, how long you've owned it, and why you love running it.
Well, I've had Girlfriends since March of 2012, and retail's always been in my background. In Alaska, I had a boutique when I lived there, all imported clothes, and it was all brand new clothes. But with consignment, you have a variety and different clothes from every era, and vintage to new, and it's just a real fun way to meet with your friends and get some new clothes for really good price. It really I had Second Act in 1991 and had that for quite a few years. And Carrie King bought it. She was working with me and bought it. And she's done a tremendous job. She's had it now over 20 years. And I got my real estate license and realized that maybe I needed a little income when I was becoming a realtor.
Right.
So we opened up Girlfriends in 2012. And it was a great decision because it really works well with both businesses.
Yeah. And so what's something that's really special that you really like about owning the business that really brings you joy?
Well, it's just with all the folks that shop there, all the different ladies and gentlemen. We have a great men's department that has expanded since the beginning. Just there's a lot of laughter. There's always laughter in that store. So it's just a feeling of being with friends. And I have 5 great employees that help me run it and do a superb job of it. And we have people bringing in clothes from everywhere. We have boxes shipped in. In fact, we have over 200 new items just in the last week. So,
wow.
Yes, it's a lot of new clothes for this.
A lot of new clothes.
Yes.
Good. So what is the current open status of Girlfriends?
It has been closed. We've been closed since March 14th, and we are going to do a sidewalk sale this Saturday from 10 to 1. We have the farmers market that's been open for the last 2 weeks. So we will be just doing a sidewalk sale, and we will have masks, and we will also have sanitizer. There won't be any trying on of the clothes. We'll have we already do have curbside service. If someone sees a post on Facebook that they like, we will definitely deliver or bring it out to them. Mm-hmm. So we're just doing like a soft opening just to try and get through this crisis, pandemic.
Yeah.
Feels like a crisis.
Right. So good. So on Saturday, which is tomorrow, so you're gonna have
tomorrow.
a sidewalk sale tomorrow, so people can come out there. And just so people know that may not know where you're at, what is your location?
We're 210 Nichols Street. We're right next door to Brickworks
Gotcha. Which is where they do
Farmers Market.
the farmers market. So if people are going there, they can just stop right by
Yes.
and see your
Yes.
place. Cool. So how are you seeing the current circumstances that's been going on with the whole COVID thing as an opportunity for your business to, adapt and change, or maybe getting some new insights? What's kind of come up for you as you've had to wrestle with all this?
Well, we're trying to do more posts of clothes that come in, especially labels that people prefer, like Johnny Was or Tommy Bahama, specific brands. But it's a little different in consignment because it's one of a kind items. So we're trying to make more of a presence on the internet and working on a website. So those are the things we're trying to do to reach out to people.
Got it.
We have about 2,000 clients. So I go in at least every other day to check messages to see how I can help or if we can do anything to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's cleaning out their closets right now. So
yeah, it's true. So you may get like a bunch of
new
a
inventory.
lot of new stuff coming
It's
in.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
And we do home appointments occasionally. So, it helps people out that can't necessarily make it into the store.
Right. So that kind of makes me think about something. So you're saying that it's true. I bet people are doing a ton of, since they're kind of stuck at home right now, cleaning out their closets, going through stuff, seeing what, they no longer want for themselves, for their clothes. And you said consignments. I'm assuming if people have things, they might want to bring them to your shop. How does that work? Or what do you take? Or just...
Well, what we do is we do it by appointment, and it is 10 items per client. And we make sure they have to come in clean on hangers and ready to sell. And we give back the hangers, but it's just so that they stay in really good shape. And then we price them with our clients. And then they make 40% of what we sell them for. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men and women.
Right. So I should stop by there too.
Yes,
even though it's called Girlfriends, I should probably swing by and see what you have there.
We would love that.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
So how are you just in this whole, over the last 2 months and the pandemic and being stuck at home and trying to manage your business, what has come up for you personally, or you realize either things you're kind of growing in or been challenged with that, have really moved you from where you were to where you are now, and it's actually sort of been a gift, some of the things that have happened? Anything kind of, you learned anything or come up for you that's...
Yes, I have learned a lot, and I have to thank you for helping me out. In the beginning, I was a hot mess, really unsure of what to do. I'm a bit of a workaholic running these two businesses. I felt like I didn't know what to do with myself, but I have since gained a lot of strength. I'm determined to slow down and smell the flowers and know that everything's going to work out. My gardens have never looked so good. I think really just realizing that home life is just as important as business life has become a number one realization for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been wonderful to meet you, Jeff, because I've known you for a long time just by a distance.
Right.
And I really appreciate your help because we'll all get through it.
Yes.
It's going to be a better day every day.
Yeah. No, thank you. Because it really is true. When circumstances force us to slow down,
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you're if you're a type person who's always going, fast, pace, and all of a sudden this thing that we cannot control slows us down. It's that way for me too. You go, oh, like what you say about your garden, right? So you spend some time gardening and you kind of slow down and you get to experience life at a different pace. And probably my guess is going forward, how you feel now and what you realize now and your awareness now will probably help you in the future. For
Absolutely.
not getting to that same kind of place again, because now you have this awareness in your body of what something different is.
Exactly.
That you actually like, that you like better.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a great awareness that you've gotten. So how can people find you? You mentioned Facebook. Do you have a website? You have a physical location. What's the best way for people to see what you have?
I'm working on a website design, but the best way is to just call us at 360-378-4475, which is girl, 378 girl. So that's the best way. Or you can also just stop by the store at 210 Nicholas Street.
Right.
So
so you're okay. So you mentioned on Saturday you're having the sidewalk sale. What are the hours of that in case people
that's going to be 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Okay.
Yes. And then if it's successful, we might try it again on Sunday. But if not, we'll just continue on until we get that approval for all the stores to open back up, which is, I think it's coming. Our county is trying to get into phase 2. So.
Right. So if people, I'm trying to think, are you going to post on your Facebook site when you're going to be open? Are you currently doing that so if someone checks?
Yeah, it's posted on Facebook right now that will be open tomorrow for the sidewalk sale. And then we'll continue to do so through Facebook.
Right. So it'd be a great idea if you're interested in this, everyone watching, if you go to her Facebook page and you follow it, then you'll kind of get the notifications if something changes, or you'll know if they're going to be open on Sunday or when they're going to have another sale or whatever going on. That's okay. And I'll get all of your Facebook page address and your web address and your phone number and all that information, and I'll put that in the notes below this video. Okay. So people won't have to write down when you said it. They'll have it all there in writing.
Okay, perfect.
So any final message that you just like to share with the community and anybody that's going to be watching this that you just might like to share with them?
Well, I just miss everybody. I love seeing folks. I mean, I do go to town almost every day. And I appreciate everybody's being really conscientious. We're all trying to get through this. We're all wearing masks, and like everybody, just to keep trying to get through this together. We're a tight little community. There's a lot of us that have retail stores that are really anxious to get them back open, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I'm in town almost every day, but there's a lot of people that I'm not being able to see and touch base with, and other than just like on video or a phone call, it will be fun to kind of get back together again with people.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for sharing, Deb. I appreciate it. Hope, and if you're interested, please go check out her Facebook page and her website. I'm assuming you probably have some samples of clothes that you sell, like pictures and things, I assume, on Facebook. Do you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the windows always have cute little displays in them too, so you can do a drive-by.
True, right. Yeah. So I'd definitely say if you're all interested, just stop by tomorrow from 10 to 1 and just kind of see what's out there. There's going to be sales, what you're saying, I think, from your 2019.
We're gonna have a $5 rack, $10 rack, and a $20 rack. So yes.
Right. So that's there you go. So thanks everyone for watching. I really hope that this video can encourage you to keep moving forward. If you own a small business, or if you don't even own a small business, you're just trying to make it through this whole COVID thing. Because as a life and a business coach, it's really my passion to help people move from where they are to where they want to be, and to overcome their roadblocks and really see the opportunity in things and not just things as problems. So hope you guys have a great weekend. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow at on the sidewalk at Debbie's sidewalk sale. And you can see Debbie there too. All right, you guys, have a great day. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.